so excited to be here at My Father's Fiancée.
I'm so excited to be watching My Father's Fiancée.
Hi everyone, I'm Abigail Wilson, and I'm here on the red carpet of the movie premiere of My Father's Fiancée, and you're watching Teens Wanna Know.
Stop making things so difficult.
My role was the daughter of the fiancé and the mother, so the daughter, and I prepared by learning my lines, figuring out how to play the scene at the right time, and just different emotions. My biggest challenge was probably when I had to cry.
Yeah. Was that easy for you?
At first, no, but it got easier.
I bet it takes practice, right?
What was your most memorable moment? Oh, my most memorable was probably when I was driving, because I was 14.
You drove?
Yep, I drove a car. I hope they experience to sometimes you have to trust your instincts and not always what people present to you, because it's not always true. And just have fun.
So I play Sam. I play Jenny's best friend in the movie, and in order to prepare for my role, I just had to be around Isabella because we're already best friends and we already have that brother-sister dynamic. I gotta say the biggest challenge was creating the fear for myself when we're in the car chase scene, because I've never myself been in a car chase, so it was very different for me to have that going on.
My Father's Fiancée is obviously about Isabella Diaz's character, since it's her father, but I am the mother. And how did I prepare for it? Well, let's see. Now that I am a mother, knowing the love that you have for a child and how deep that runs, it's really easy to tap into the idea of losing your child. So, but I don't use my own life when I work. I actually build the entire character from birth to present day. So I did all that work that I usually do, and we had a really good time. The day-to-day of working with a great cast and crew, overall, that's what the memory I bring with me. So my most memorable moment of this film was just working with really wonderful people. I'd hope that young adults and teens can feel oh, I see myself in that. It is hard when your parents start dating someone new, and that's the beautiful thing about making movies, is that we get to kind of explore all these real life moments and hopefully heal people in some way. But really, it should just be fun.
I played father. So Father's Fiancé, I'm the father. We shot on a jet, so that was fun. So a lot of different emotions, so definitely challenging. My most memorable moment, God, probably was on the jet. Never been in a situation where I had a $5 million prop to work with on a film. So it's a fun time. It's a twister.
So you were the director of this movie, correct?
I wrote it, directed, produced it with Cindy and Candy, and I edited it. This is a movie that I wrote actually a couple years earlier, and when I met Candy and Cindy and Isabella on another movie, I said, I got a script that Isabella could star in that would be perfect for her. We wanted to make the movie look big and very expensive, so there's a private jet, there's an airport, there's big houses, and we have to build the tension and build the drama. So that combination of everything, and also just making movies in general is a challenge. My most memorable moment, I think, was the day that we shot at the airport with the jet plane, with the drone, with the, I don't want to give away the movie, but there's a whole final, the jets on the poster, and that was exciting. It's always exciting to shoot in an airport with a jet, and everybody really feels like amped up, like he really feels. I mean, it's like we're shooting a $50 million movie. And ultimately, it's really about a mother-daughter relationship. So I want them to feel that there's the love for a mother and daughter is the most important thing.
No spoilers, but all I can say is be careful about who you date.
What was your biggest challenge in filming this film?
Actually, because I'm still on oxygen from COVID, it was breathing. That was it. But the role was amazing. I felt the character was very good and in-depth. This being the wedding chapel is something that I can actually do. So that was great. I hope they be inspired to make sure they will be careful about who you date, who do you let into your home, you know what I mean? And love at the end conquers all.
So my role is Philip. You'll see exactly which role that is. But in terms of how I prepared for it, I took some psychology classes in college, and a lot of that kind of helped me to understand the type of character that Philip is. Don't want to spoil that just yet. But it takes it to a whole deeper level of like the idea of being a chameleon. I hope people open their eyes to kind of the fact that like people's intentions aren't exactly always how they seem. Because a lot of times in my own life, even you become so naive to things, you don't really consider that there's ulterior motives involved, and sometimes there is.
I would say the most challenging thing was getting to the location. I couldn't find it.
That's been said a couple of times. What was your most memorable moment?
My most memorable was to see the executive producers who I met a while back really come to fruition and make all this happen.
I think it's managing the suspense in every scene, never letting it die. You can't let people catch their breath. As an actor, every single scene, you have to make choices you can't let people catch their breath. You have to time it right, and that's true for the movie as a whole too.
I think definitely being able to hold those moments as long as you can, just to build that anxiety. I think that really helps.
Ooh, I would say anticipation for sure, which I feel like this movie will have a lot of. So I'm so excited.
I would say definitely the unexpected, anything like jump scares, any twists and turns that you don't expect for sure, it always gets me.
Yeah, probably the suspense or like the I guess like a surprise somewhere in there.
I personally love a thriller. I love a good scare, and I'm very excited to see where it goes.
I think the element of horror really makes a great thriller.
I think it's all the suspense and like the build-up. It's a prelogue to like what's actually going to happen.
I think expecting something and then for it to turn out to be something completely different.
I think it'd be more realistic. It's not like an alien that's coming in. It's not like there's a monster here. It's about real people.
I think it has a really good cast. I know Mason and Isabella, and they're awesome people, and they're great actors and actresses, so I think that's really going to bring the script to life, and I think it's going to make for a great film.
Everybody in this cast is so talented, especially Isabella or Bella, one of my best friends. I love her to death. These are such great people. And also, the director, Mike, has never disappointed with one of his films.
Because it's another amazing thriller, it looks amazing, and also, does it not just sound amazing? My Father's Fiancée, like, what could that be about? You're gonna have to watch to find out.
I feel like a thriller is always amazing. There's always a good twist at the end, so I feel like that will be the exciting part. If you just watch the trailer, you see how fire the plot is.
The movie's gonna be an absolute banger, and the actors in it are fantastic, and you should go check it out. I'm really excited to see it. A lot of my friends are in it, and it's gonna be really awesome. I can't wait to see how it's done and everything, and yeah, I'm excited.
I think movies that have a relatable aspect to them are important now more than ever, and especially when there's an amazing cast like this, it's gonna be just so much more relatable, and yeah.
This is the cast for My Father's Fiancée, and you're watching Teens Wanna Know.